A very exciting parcel has arrived, which you can see. So I've bought a guitar. Well, it's kind of a birthday present really, because I'm 50 at the end of the month, and rather than go on a expensive holiday or have a party, I decided to buy a guitar, and much to my wife's dismay, I think she would have liked to have gone somewhere. So this is it, and it's a very special guitar. It's a carbon fibre. It's from Emerald, and it's custom made, and it's taken 2 months for them to build it for me. So it's built to. They have a 3D builder, which is very worth, if you're into guitars, very worth having a look at. It's a lot of fun. Build your own guitars, and then if you're feeling flush, you can buy one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this now quickly and sort of show for the people who are just here to see the guitar, see what it looks like. I'm going to do that quickly, and then after that, I'll rave on for ages about why it's such a good guitar, and people can switch off if they're not interested in that. So I'm not normally somebody who spends this amount of money on anything, on a guitar. But over the last sort of 3.5 years, really, the guitar has pretty much changed my life, I think it's fair to say. And it's just become a big part of my life now, and I love playing the guitar. I don't know how I've opened this upside down, I realise. Hang on. So this was kind of it seemed like an important thing to have a very good guitar. I've been using my beginner guitar, and of course I got the Enyas that I have, which you can see in another video. I don't want to break this, but drop it. Yeah, so this is it's quite a pricey guitar. I'm going to have to get it insured for doing open mics and things. That I'll open at the very, very end if people are interested. I think it's a mug. Emerald they make premium guitars, and they make lots of different types of guitars. And you should go and have a look. They're really good. And they're all carbon fibre. And so this is a nice hard case. Looks like it's got a lock, which is good. Because like I say, I'm going to have to get it insured for open mics and things. I found some insurance that'll do like £5 a month or something. So this guitar should be blue. They do a shipping video every Friday, and I watch them religiously because you get a good idea of what the guitars actually look like in the flesh. Compared to the 3D builder, and so this is a blue guitar. And what I did is I sent them a colour reference, because I'd seen this guitar that was really nice looking, like a blue burst. So I sent them that as a reference, and I'll try and include that in this video somewhere, so you can see what I sent them. So I know it's going to be blue. So I've got some blue accessories. I've got my blue strap. I've got blue picks ready to go, and I've even got a blue capo. There you go. So here we go. So yeah, they did a shipping video. I've deliberately not watched it. My family's watched it, and they said I'm going to be pleased with it. So I've not watched it, so I'll also link that. I'll also link that in the video afterwards. Right, so I'm going to look at it first, so you can see. You'll either see me looking amazed at how stunning it is, or you'll see a grown man cry in disappointment. But I'm sure that won't be the case. I'm sure. Whatever it is, it's going to be stunning, I think. Just make sure I've got all the clips open. So here we go. Wow. So it's a bit darker than I expected, but that is really nice. Wow. Okay. So I'll show you. What should I do? I'll show you? Well, I'll show you the back. I'll come close in a second. Let me put it down. And I'll show you the box. What's in the box? Please don't fall over. So it's a nice, nice silky box. A little capsule there for something. Yeah, I'll explain why I've got a USB cable in there in a minute. Some keys there as well. Yeah, nice and furry case. It's quite. That is a nice case actually. Clip that one in. So, wow. Closer. So this is the back, obviously. Obviously, you know what a guitar looks like. So I don't know if you can see, there's a carbon fibre. The whole thing is 100% carbon fibre, apart from obviously the like the electrical bits and the metal furniture, if that's what they call them. And what I've done is I've got a high vibe. I'll explain that in a minute. Yeah, that's quite cool. Right, so are you ready for the reveal? Here we go. Wow! So it's quite difficult to capture on camera quite how shiny and lovely it is. It's very light. That's amazing. Like I say, it's a little bit. It's not quite as light as I wanted it, but it's still stunning. That feels lovely. Yeah, so I'll explain these weaves in a minute. So I've got black hardware there. You can see you can have silver hardware, or you can have gold hardware, or black. And you see there's a nice emerald Celtic dog there emblem, and this is where you get to the truss rod. And as you can see, it's a sound hole at the top here. I'll explain all that later. So anyway, that's the guitar. Look at that, incredible. Really nice. Okay, so let me explain a bit about the guitar. And so yeah, like I said, 100% carbon fibre. Start at the top. Truss rod access there. There is a truss rod, although you shouldn't really need it unless you're changing strings, I guess, to different gauge. Strings are D'Addario. D'Addario, is that how you pronounce it? I think it is. They're 12s. They're the ones I normally use on my guitar anyway. So that was quite good. But I think they would have put any strings I wanted on there really. It's so nice. So yeah, we've got a sound hole here, which is both projects forwards and upwards to the listener. You can get your hand in there if you lose anything. It has no heel. So you can get your hand all the way up at the top here. And the thing about these guitars is that because they're carbon fibre, you can make them in just about any shape, as long as you've got the acoustic qualities. So I don't know how easily you can tell there, but it's got quite a ergonomic shape. So you've also, as well as there's a bevel here, so you can rest your hand here arm here without getting fatigued. There's a bevel at the back there. Yeah, it's just. Oh, and it's angled. I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell? It's angled away here, so that you can. So when you put it on your knee, it's actually sits up straight, which is actually quite good if you're going to be performing standing up, because that's a good way to practice, because you can't normally see the fretboard when you're standing up. I asked for glow-in-the-dark fret markers on the side. I've got a torch here to see if they are. The glow-in-the-dark fret markers are available in green or blue, so I obviously asked for blue, but I did say that if they don't stock blue, then green will be fine. So let's have a look. See if this works. That does not look like it's a glow-in-the-dark fret marker. So I'm going to have to contact them about that. Double check. bit hard to tell because it's so light here. I'll come back to that. Let you know. That might be a problem because they cost having. I think it's an extra £40 to have them put on. Glow in the dark ones. You can have inlays down the front. I decided not to bother because it was very expensive, and I wasn't sure it really add anything to it for me because you don't see the fretboard. I'm not doing tutorials, so I don't know if I really needed them. What else to tell you? It's it's a high vibe. So this is a high vibe. So my first guitar that I bought had a built-in tuner, and it was really handy. I love it's just so much easier to have a built-in tuner. It really is. Hopefully that goes back on. Oh, that's also going back. There's high vibe coming on. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, it's got built-in tuner. It's also got various effects like my N-Years. So there's like chorus and delay and that kind of stuff. But also, interestingly, it's got a looper. So I'm going to try and have some fun with that. Obviously, that doesn't record your voice, but should be able to do percussive things and background loops and all that kind of stuff. What else? What else to tell you? Yeah, it's just very pretty, isn't it? Oh, the weaves, yeah. So you can get it in different colours. You can the standard weave is black, and it's quite dark. So you see these. I don't know if you can see the silvery bits. They're more grey on the dark weaves, and you can have various different colours. And then this is meant to be a vibrant weave, which is more silvery, so the colours stand out a bit more. But again, I'm not convinced that is. It could be a dark blue. I'm not too sure. I have to ask them about that as well because that was also cost more. So I have to check that. So yeah, there you go. I guess the high vibe charges via USB-C. Yeah. Looks like there's a headphone output. I can't read what that says because I'm not got my glasses. And obviously the performance to a amp or PA. Yeah, there you go. And it's probably in tune already. What they do, they have a plec machine which can set the guitar is set up with the plec machine, so it's already set up when you get it. So it can't be any better set up than it already is. So the height of the strings above the frets is perfect. So you don't need to change anything because it's carbon fibre. That shouldn't really change until unless I change the gauge of my strings. So there you go. Right now, so if you've been sitting waiting for the unboxing of the mug, I'll do that now. Yes, I need to check that. I need to check those fret markers because that's disappointing. So there you go. Mug. Yeah, so there you go. Emerald guitars. Like I say, I put the reference image on. You'll see it's not quite as light as as I'd wanted it to be. It's a little bit greeny rather than the sort of light blue that I wanted. I guess I wanted it more like this sort of colour, more like this colour here, as the light bit. But they did say that it depends on the wood. In fact, it's not even the same wood. I'm not convinced that is the same actual wood as well. Yeah, well, yeah, that's something I didn't say. The veneer is a very thin bit of wood. You can have it without the veneer, so it just looks like that all over. Or you can have various different types of wood, and you get some incredible patterns. And because they're wood because it's just a tiny, very thin veneer. It's not wood that you would be able to make a guitar from normally. So you can have some really nice patterns. So I'd encourage you to go and have a look, especially their 3D builder. It's really, really cool. So I'm going to look out for this on my videos to come. Yeah, Emerald Guitars. It's an X20, I've got to say. X20, which is their sort of main dreadnought thing. They do an X30, which is huge, but again, very ergonomic. And they do various other types of guitars. They do harp guitars and all sorts of things. Anyway, you're going to have a look. It's Emerald Guitars. Okay, catch you later. Bye-bye. So I went to, they're definitely not glow-in-the-dark fret markers, so I need to talk to them about that. I'm sure they'll sort that out. But I was a bit surprised. I just watched the video just to see what the colours were. And on the video and on their stock, they take a photograph of all the guitars they make. It looks a lot bluer, a lot more vibrant blue, sort of the colour that I actually wanted. So I thought I'd bring it outside to just see what it's like in natural light, because maybe it's their lighting. But it certainly looks less green through this camera. But I'm looking at it now, and it still looks green in the middle. But on the shipping video and on the photograph, it looks amazing. It's exactly what I wanted. So it's a bit weird. So I might ask him about it, see if it's just a lighting thing. I mean, it's not a huge deal because it is still a beautiful guitar, but it's a bit of a shock, really. And it definitely is the vibrant blue there at the back. That's definitely vibrant blue, so that's good. So yeah, so I need to sort out the fret markers, definitely. It does look, in daylight, it does look a little less green. We'll see. Okay.